Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. The negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young on the play action. He rolls to his right. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Young working from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 2nd down. Give to Singletary from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Saute Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert with a blitz coming. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
And there was a window there for a moment. But boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Now Herbert again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Herbert to throw once more. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now a 4th down staring right at him. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Giants football. Play action now. Young. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Caught by Theo Johnson. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They motion the tight end over. To the air on 1st down. Young. This finds Singletary. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. And that one's unsuccessful.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. But got to secure the pick before anything else.
On 2nd and 10, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Young. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. He finds McConkey.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it again with Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers in need of some points before the break. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Catch is made in close. And they'll advance this down the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Has it in close. It's an air raid touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the champ for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they limit limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Defense shows blitz. Young. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's third down now. Young working from the gun. Pass cut by Tracy. And this one does not go far. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, Herbert. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Young looking to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's going deep. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. From the 43. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now it's 3rd and short. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Here's Singletary. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal. Singletary can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and goal. He'll run an option to the right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This from just 23 yards away. Koo able to put it through. And that will tie things up in the third.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, and it's a fake puncher with the football. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. Young to throw it. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, this is Singletary. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up 3rd down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now an inside give to Singletary. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Neighbors with a catch. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Again, it's going to be Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Singletary. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Singletary again. Finds a seam past the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now stick with Singletary. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 2nd and 3 now. We send a man in motion. 2nd down run by Singletary. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So the Giants come away with the win.